France supports Iraq's internally displaced people returning home. The government of France has provided a further contribution of €425,882 to the United Nations Human Settlements Programme, or UN Habitat, to enhance assistance to 27,000 Iraqi returnees by rebuilding 2 schools and offering legal aid to 200 families in the Sinjar and Baj districts. The project also aims to encourage currently displaced families to return to their former communities by providing educational opportunities for their children and legal aid for claims on lost or damaged property. Our sincerest thanks, France and UN Habitat. May your altruistic contributions bring comfort and hope for better days ahead to the ingenious Iraqi people in Allah's uplifting care.
Danish Arctic portal highlights 2021 was Greenlandic Ice Sheet's 25th consecutive year of retreat. A new study published by the Danish Arctic monitoring website Polar Portal reveals that the Greenlandic Ice Sheet lost more mass during the melting season than it gained during the winter, due to a heat wave at the end of July 2021 that led to a substantial loss of ice. Alarmingly, during the 12 months ending in August 2021, Greenland's ice sheet lost approximately 166 billion metric tons, marking 2021 as its 25th successive year of decline. In addition, the paper highlights that 2021 was the first year in which rain was recorded at the summit station, which is located at the top of the ice sheet at an altitude of 3,200 meters above sea level, while the loss of ice at the Simrak-Kujala Glacier has started to accelerate after several stable years. Our gratitude for the vital, concerning report, Polar Portal. May world governments urgently enact climate cooling vegan law to save all life on Earth in celestial wisdom.
British County takes inspiration from beaver persons to prevent flooding. The local government of Yorkshire in the United Kingdom has contributed £160 million towards the Leeds Flood Alleviation Scheme, which will modify watercourses to prevent flooding downstream in Leeds. Part of the project borrows ideas from beaver people and builds dams that leak and are made from natural materials like branches and leaves to keep the water back while also allowing fish to pass through. This will help to avert flooding in communities in neighboring lower-lying land. Other parts of the initiative involve allowing water to flow over fields, rather than in underground pipes, and planting hundreds of thousands of trees to slow the flow of water. Way to go, local government of Yorkshire, on your project to help protect Leeds from flooding. In the blessings of heaven, may your actions help to safeguard lives and property as we return to a more natural way of living.
Pakistan implements social protection policies. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, His Excellency Imran Khan, a Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance laureate, recently announced a range of programs to help protect people and convert the nation into a true Islamic welfare state. Health insurance covering up to $5,600 plus in medical expenses annually will be provided to 7.5 million families in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, with other provinces and territories to follow. A food security program will assist 130 million people in need by providing a 30% reduction in price for essential food purchases. Interest-free loans will also be given to families, as well as funds to build houses. Educational scholarships will be offered to 6.3 million students based on their merits, and 10 new dams will be constructed to help irrigate farmland and provide water to the nation's growing population. Our praises, Your Excellency Imran Khan, for your loving policies to help support and nurture the people of your nation. May Pakistan flourish and prosper in abundance and compassion in Allah's grace.
College professor opens box of cash donated by anonymous alum. Dr. Vinod Menon, a physics professor at City College of New York in New York City, United States, was checking his office mail when he returned to campus to resume in-person instruction and discovered a 9-month-old package. It was filled with a $180,000 cash donation and addressed to the physics department chair. The battered cardboard box contained a note revealing that the sender was a successful alum who wished to pay it forward for the excellent education that he had received, enabling him to have a long, productive, and immensely rewarding scientific career. The money was suggested to be used to support students who are majoring in physics and math but have financial hardship. The college will use it to fund 2 full scholarships every year for a decade starting next fall. We gratefully applaud your kindness, secret donor. May your loving donation help bring a bright future to many students in Providence's blessings.
Vegan Dutch company creates vegan casein. Food tech startup Fooditive has produced a casein protein made from peas that could revolutionize alternative dairy products. As one of the main proteins in milk, casein plays an important role in lending cheese its taste and texture, including its characteristic meltability. To replicate casein's unique qualities, precision fermentation was used to make the ingredient. Scheduled to launch later this year, the vegan casein can be utilized in dairy-free milks, yogurts, cheeses, and more, and will be available for use across the food industry. Congratulations, Fooditive, on your new vegan casein. Your exciting innovation opens up new plant-based options for a more harmonious and sustainable world in divine joy.
State environmental officials launch manatee-people feeding program in Florida, United States. The state will begin feeding wild manatee persons whose food sources have been adversely affected by pollution. The trial will provide vegetables such as lettuce and cabbage to those residing at the Florida Power and Light Plant in Cape Canaveral, where the gentle marine mammal people like to congregate during the winter to enjoy the warm water produced by the facility. Generally, feeding wild animal people is prohibited. However, the dire situation in Florida, where at least 1,017 manatee persons died in 2021 from starvation, necessitated this urgent initiative. Pollution from farms, urban areas, and sewage leads to the increase of blue algae, which inhibits the growth of underwater seagrass, the primary food source for manatee people. This situation has been exacerbated by global warming. Thank you, Florida environmental officials, for your eco-loving efforts to protect our lovely manatee person friends. May we restore our planet to its natural equilibrium by respecting the life of every holy being in God's abundance.